Welcome back. We are here with part 36 of Cordelia's Reign, and this is a check-in video. So we are going to be visiting all of the households, and unfortunately for me, almost all of the households have babies in them. So we are going to have to deal with screaming, crying babies, and that is just what life is like right now. I'd also like to get a lot of the Sims pregnant again. I am planning on having them all have a bunch of babies, and I accidentally hit the M key, which is sad. But anyway, we have Cordelia and German getting a try for baby on, and thankfully the twins are sleeping currently. So they are going to do that, and then we're going to immediately have Cordelia take a pregnancy test. I do have try for baby on MCCC set to 100%, so there really is no reason she shouldn't get pregnant right away. So that's good. And one of the babies is crying. This is just my life now. Okay, so she is eating for two, which is good. Hopefully, she won't have twins again. That would be rough. And yeah, so I do want to have lots of babies because, like I said, I am trying to populate Willow Creek here, and we don't have enough households. I think I'd like 3 marquises, 3 earls, and 3 viscounts. So we need 6 more families after this, like after this generation 2, because Adora and Apollo will be starting households as well. So look who came to visit. There's Mikkel, and we are working on Cordelia's job. Also, peeping Tina will not leave my Sims alone, so that's fine. Oh, look, and Simon's over too. So all of Cordelia's siblings are showing up, and we are having her try to make an app. That's part of her aspiration. She needs to make an app, and then also she needs to get her programming up for her career. If you need a refresher, the way that we are doing careers in non-active household, well, I guess this is an active household, in households that we're not playing all the time, so not the royal family household. Um, Actually, that's not true either. I could do it in the royal family as well. Anyway, the way that we're doing careers is that if they have the requirements to meet the career, we will promote them. Just because we're not playing these households all the time, so they don't really have time to go to work and get that progress bar up. So, okay, both babies are now crying. Oh boy. Okay, I just need you to finish making this app, Cordelia. That's all I want is for her to finish that app, and then we'll leave. We'll get away from the babies. So you can do this, German. German is super dad right now. And Cordelia is not quite done. Where is... Yeah, I think our guests left. Where are they? I don't remember. They might have left. They might not have. I don't know. And then, yeah, it's almost the baby's birthday. That's such a lie. The baby's birthday isn't until like the middle of next week. So we are still waiting on that. The babies, because I have lifespan on long, the babies are babies for 6 sim days. So it's a long time to have to deal with babies, but that's where we're at. And we're so close. You're so close to being done. The babies are okay for right now. Yep, there we go. Okay, our app is completed. She has completed her aspiration, and now we are going to head to our next household, which is going to be the Siren household. So we have Regina and Nasir here with their 2 children. They have Giselle, who is already a toddler, and then Cody, who is a baby. And actually, I noticed Regina was trying to flirt with her father-in-law. They have like a little bit of a romantic relationship, which is, you know, but I figure she's got daddy issues. That's kind of what I think about her because, her father is actually Chaz and her mother and father, she's like an affair baby. And while Mikkel really warmed up to Xander, I don't feel like Regina ever really did. So I do think that she has daddy issues. And so she is sleeping with her father-in-law as well. That's fine. It's totally fine. My Sims are just train wrecks. And look, he's dangerously tired. And I was like, well, we'll woohoo one more time. If he dies, he dies. If he lives, he gets to live. So we are letting him live. And I figured that we could add a little more drama to this by having her get pregnant with his baby. Honestly, this whole thing is happening entirely on a whim. So I do need to use the MCCC to get her pregnant though, because after Gen 1 was all finished having babies, I went into full edit mode on Create a Sim and I made it so that none of them could have any more babies because I didn't want there to be any more oopsie babies because, I planned out the children perfectly. We have every child accounted for and available to be paired up with someone else. So, because of that, I didn't want there to be any new babies, and so I made it so that they couldn't have babies. So you cannot try for a baby with anyone in Gen 1 right now. That's what's going on there. And she's pregnant. Let's have her woohoo with Nasir so that he never knows. I think that, I don't know. And see, Rodrigo and Camilla completed the soulmate aspiration. So it's not that I don't think that any of these couples don't love each other in this household. Like, I think that Regina does love Nasir, and I do think Rodrigo loves Camilla, but, my Sims make bad choices. I don't know what Rodrigo's excuse is here, but like I said, Regina's got issues. Anyway, we are heading into the Griffin household now, and we have still some time actually until the triplets age up, but they're toddlers, so actually this is a nice household because it's only toddlers. And we are almost done with Long John's aspiration. He also had the soulmate aspiration. So I was like, oh, okay, let's just get that done. We only need to do a few more interactions with Haley in order to finish that. So that's what we're going to do there. And we have Mikkel and Cassidy. Yeah, Yuji moved out. So there's no extra people in this household. Like in the Siren household, Kayla was still living with them because Kayla is with Adora and they are not ready to move out on their own yet. But here. And also, it was kind of sad that in the Kitsune household, there's no adults because Carmen and Chaz both moved out. Like both of Cordelia's parents are alive, but neither of them live with her. Anyway, so we are getting Cassidy pregnant and working on her career a little bit. And yeah, so she's going to have another baby. Now that they're more established and they're young adults and everything, the triplets were born when they were teenagers. It was a big scandal. And yeah, so we are going to have her practice her speech in order to get her charisma up. And Mikhail actually is going to invite over Ashlyn. Now, Ashlyn is the only one of the people that Mikhail has dated. I mean, he hasn't broken up with everybody. They're still technically dating, but she's the only one that he keeps up with is Ashlyn. And, I think that he would have married Ashlyn if Cassidy did not entrap him with a baby. So that's what's going on there. Haley is also doing well in her career. And Long John is doing. Everybody needs charisma up. This is an athletic family, so they have like military or athletic careers. And yeah, so Mikhail is just keeping up with Ashlyn, and he really likes her. I think he does. I mean, he's non-committal, but I think that he would have chosen her. I think she and him have a similar outlook on relationships. So, anyway, that's what was going on in that household. And then we are going to head to our last duchy, which is the Perryton Duchy. This is where Carmen and Mora are. And we have a baby that is crying immediately upon arriving at the slot, which is hard. You know what? I could have sworn Yuji had a job already, but okay. We're actually going to make him a conservationist. I feel like that would go well with, the gardening. This household likes gardening, so um, I feel like nature and stuff that would go well with that. And we are going to have him research conservation. And Carmen is helping take care of the baby. And where is everybody else? Okay, there's Marla. Marla and Mora's names are too close for me. Um, well, I guess I did name Marla. Well, because Marla's dead name is Marvin, and so I just like picked something that was close, and that was my mistake to make it too close to her mother's name. But anyway, we have Ashlyn practicing her speech because she is in the politician career because she is going to be the Duchess. And so that's what she's working on. And then we will get her pregnant with her second child. Her first child is the heir there, Morgan. and then we will get her pregnant with a second child. And then, yeah, her and Yuji are going to have another baby. I do want, like I said, quite a few babies, so that's what's going on here. I think everyone's going to have at least 3 babies, is what we're going with right now. I mean, Mikhail's obviously having more because he had triplets, but I guess it's good that the triplets are boys. They're going to be so much older than everyone else because they were born when they were teens. I mean, like, Apollo is quite some time away from becoming a young adult, so that is definitely, I mean, his kids are going to be way younger than everyone else's. So, anyway, moving on. Ashlyn is now pregnant. Congratulations. Also, we're doing everybody's taxes except for the part where I forgot to do some of their taxes and had to go back and do that, but that's what's going on here. The Grand Duchy gets 75,000, every other duchy gets 50,000, and then now that we have marches, the marches are going to get 20,000, though I did have to give Killian and Blaze in advance because I spent all their money on their building their house and then they didn't have enough money to pay for their bills. So that was my bad. But anyway, we're going to go there now. But neither of them are home, so just give me a second while I bring them home. So we're going to do that. And there's really not much to do with them because, like I said, they can't have children yet. We're going to wait for Dora to age up so she can be their surrogate. So there's that. And let me think. What is Killian is in the culinary career, and then Blaze is a lawyer, I think. Yeah, I think Blaze is a lawyer. Anyway, we are going to promote Killian, and then we are going to get them to get their mixology skill up. Of course, this house wasn't play tested, so the bar is inaccessible. So I am going to move that out 1 square. We're all set here. Yeah, none of my builds are play tested. Everything's fine. Okay, so now we are going to have Killian work on their mixology skill and try to get that up so that they can get a promotion. Blaze is just at work. So we are not seeing him right now. But I think that their newlywed life is going pretty good. I think they're enjoying it. So that'll be fine. And yep, okay, so let's give Killian a promotion. I think that's pretty much all we're going to do here because, I mean, Blaze isn't going to be home for like hours and hours and hours. And I don't want to just stand here and watch Killian do mixology. So we are going to head back to the royal family who gets 100,000 in taxes. And everyone has to go to work and everyone is late for work. Um, Oops, and I left the toddlers downstairs. I was taking some family portraits for our art gallery and I left the toddlers in the basement. That's fine. So let's bring them up. And I guess since everyone is leaving, we will work on some toddler skills while we're here. So let's do that. And I'll just have them go and dance because that's the easiest way to get the movement skill up is just having them dance, dance, dance. Come on. Simon's late for work. Everyone's late. Okay. So I am going to, I'm just not sure if I want to be as hardcore as I've been in the past. Like, Eliza literally had every single thing. She was a top-notch toddler. She got all the like emotional control, blah blah blah. And I'm like, my girl, she is so stressed out all the time, and she's like a workaholic, and she can't relax, and she's like, it's just, she's a mess. So, I think I might not put as much pressure on my Sims in the future. We'll see. We'll just kind of see how it turns out for Seth here, our crown prince. I am really excited about that. Generation 3 is shaping up. I think we have, I think we have like half of Generation 3 available. I do have like a number that I'm aiming for amount of people in Generation 3. So I think that it's pretty good. We're about halfway there. And Eliza is now home from work. Although I couldn't promote her. And I think that the reason I couldn't promote her is because she was still technically enrolled in college. So I had her drop out of college and then was finally able to use cheats to promote her. So that was really tough. Not really sure what happened there. Seems like a bug. So anyway, now we can promote her and she can get promoted pretty quickly because she has been working on her charisma like her whole life. And so we are going to have her secure a vote from her husband and from her sister, and then we'll call it good. We'll give her another promotion. And everyone is helping teach the kids with flashcards and stuff. And hey, look, it's Ashlyn. So it's just really nice. I think that every family is doing pretty well. So that's really good. We're growing the population, which I also like. So that is what's going on there. And this is really where we're going to wrap up. So let's just give her another promotion and then we'll call it good and head into screenshots. So here we are in screenshots. We started out in the Kitsune Duchy with the twins, and we got them pregnant again. Regina got pregnant with her father-in-law's baby, which is going to be a total disaster. Love it. And looks like Giselle is shaping up to be a good, future duchess. And in the Griffin household, Long John completed his aspiration, and Mikhail is still cheating on Cassidy. So there's that. And what else? In the Perryton household, we have Ashlyn is pregnant again, and UG started a new career. So that's really exciting. In the Raven March, we have Killian getting work on their career as well. And then back home, we're just working with the toddlers. So I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.